Brandon, weird things sometimes go through my head, especially when I'm reading my notes, and then all of a sudden a song breaks out in my head, and the song was, I forget, I think it's not Cupid Shuffle, it's the Cha Cha Slide, maybe Get Funky now.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get funky with these pours tonight. One not funky, one really, really, really funky. And I'm excited to try these because you and I both enjoy going down a weird rabbit hole and seeing what we can discover. And one of these I think you're going to love. One of these we'll see if anyone else loves. That's where I'm at because it's a whole different ball game. But do you like trying funky things? I mean, I know food-wise you enjoy experimenting, but...
Yeah. You know me, I'm definitely a foodie. Love experimenting with all kinds of different foods and flavors. But also that carries over into my bourbon whiskey.
Do you do the flavored whiskey?
Connoisseur. The flavored whiskey? I mean, I did a shit ton of Fireball in college. Afterwards too. Now again, those who know me and who've partied with me, I'll do it. If I'm at a bar with somebody and says, "Hey, you want a shot of Fireball?" And I'm like, "Yes, you want a shot of Fireball?"
Yeah, no.
I've done that. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want those bad memories. Bad memories.
It's a lot of people do have that. But again, going back to the bourbon whiskey world, yes, I want to try different things, new things, see what's out there. There's a lot of stuff.
You're going to get to try two, like I said, funky pours. One is right up your alley. The very first one we're going to start with is from a place that we love, Buzzard's Roost. We had Jason on not too long ago on a flight night. As we talked about in one of our most recent review shows, we've been very fortunate to have a lot of good flight nights. He was one of them, got to try a lot of different things. This one came out in September. There are still bottles available on their website. I don't know about out in stores. It is their Cigar Blend Bourbon. They did a Cigar Blend Rye the year prior. This time, they did a Cigar Blend Bourbon. So what you getting on the nose? What you thinking so far?
Well,
that's different.
Ton of flavor on the nose. I don't know exactly what that flavor is, but it's definitely not stone fruit. I can promise you that.
No, maybe the stone fruit that got burned in a fire.
The burnt stone fruit that's got the insides burnt out. Yeah, for sure.
For those that don't know, that's an inside joke. John tried to get real cute with his tasting notes, and it went sideways.
Watch the new episodes. You'll see.
Exactly. Oh yeah, there's a lot of smoke on that one.
I get a lot of smoke. It's almost so the first couple of sniffs, I was just like, well, okay, I get some flavor, but kind of trying to figure out what it is, and then I go back to it, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's some smoke there.
That's a lot.
It is, but it's not that peated smoke, obviously, but it's like that you could smell that smoke to it. Did they just put it on a kettle and put it in a big-ass smoker and let it just...
I don't know.
A pot of chili? Was that what you think they did?
Campfire?
Put some brisket on each side and some pork butt on and just...
Because the nose is that way, but the taste... That is...
Now, wait a minute.
Do you want some more details?
Yes. Hit me with all the deets. Everybody wants to know the deets. Hit it. Let's go.
Buzzard's Roost Cigar Blend, 6-year-old whiskey, 105 proof, mash bill 60% corn, 36% rye, 4% malted barley. And as we know, Buzzard's Roost does their proprietary secondary blend maturation process, aging process, where they bring in their proprietary barrels. On this one, they said the bourbon mellowed and developed a subtle, smoky aroma that led to them thinking this is a cigar blend. So unlike a lot of other cigar blends, which have like 4, 5, 6 different things that they put together, finished somethings. This one, I think, is just their proprietary double, blending, double oak process, and it became this, and I'm very, very confused. Like, very confused.
Well, I mean, if that, I have no doubt they're telling us that, yes, that's what happened. Then they just got, I mean, I get it. There could be a lot of variance in different barrels and things like that, because you just never know how one's going to go. But if this barrel or barrels decide to go, we're going to take a major left turn and give you this wonderful, sweet, smoky. I'm confused as well because I feel like knowing Jason, them boys went out back.
Enjoys a good cigar.
Yeah, they got, yes, 100%. But they called the boys down from Texas to say, bring your biggest smokers up. We're gonna put this on a bunch of kettles.
Next to the rick house.
We're gonna put them next to the rick house. We're gonna smoke a bunch of barbecue, briskets, pork butts.
Because that's what the nose smells like. That is exactly what the nose smells like.
Yes. Could argue I could smell some sweet smoked baked beans. Just saying.
I can see that. And it's weird because it's still got that smoky hint.
I'm not kidding when I say that.
But it's got like the traditional, like, I don't know, the traditional notes of like a caramel, vanilla. Like, it's got that, but it's like a smoky version. But not like in the weird way that I don't like. I don't love a peated and stuff like that.
No, I don't either. I'm not a peated Scotch.
I can't do Scotch. Sorry. Can't do that.
I love a good single malt Scotch, but I can't. I'm not a peated guy.
Yeah.
But because the peat numbs my mouth like I'm at the dentist office, and I can't. Nobody wants to do that. So, but holy shit, like, I don't.
This is the most unique cigar blend I've ever had.
I agree with that 100%. Like, I really am not kidding when I probably gave somebody a good idea about just bringing a bunch of barbecue, putting it on a smoker, and just set small batches of bourbon out there and let it absorb that smoke somehow. I don't know how you would do that. I don't know how you would do that, but hey, if
you gotta be
anybody out
careful,
there
you don't want to
listening,
catch anything on fire.
well, you're not. You're not going to catch it on fire. It's not on the flame. It's the smoke you get from off the set. It's offset. So the smoke. By the way, I might have just come up with a great idea for future bourbon futuristics out there. So you heard it here first. If you need me, call me. Like, I'll help. I don't know. Smoked baked bean rye coming at you in the future.
There's worse ideas out there.
I agree.
Now, you love the final detail. I got to give it to you.
Yes.
6-year, 105 proof. Like we said, they're I had a few drinks tonight. Their secondary aging process that they do, proprietary. There we go. So all of that. MSRP, $85.
Looks like I'll be going to buy some things for research purposes. $85.
And Brandon no longer has any money.
No. Hopefully my parlay hits tonight.
There you go. So you're all in. I'm one. You know me. I don't love a lot of the cigar blends. I'm not a cigar smoker.
No. Yeah.
I'm not against it. Just that's not me.
I know. Yep.
But there have been a few that, obviously, the more I try, the more I'm enjoying it. Enjoying some of the tobacco-y smokiness of some of these. This one's just a fun one. I think, regardless if you like cigar blends or not, this is a fun one to go try. Because this is. I feel like the bottle you break down, and you got a bunch of people that are like, I love bourbon, and you're like, try this, and you're like, wait, what? Did they do what? And you're like, no, it's just, I'm sure they did some different things on the barrel profile for the secondary part, but still, that is good, and that is funky, wild, and holy shit. That's all I got.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Because again, that each drink, each sip, each
I don't think I've
each
ever had
nose.
anything like it.
I've not had anything like it. I've not. And that's saying a lot from us. And that is not just, giving them, that's not patting them on the ass because we just had them on a flat night. That is literally something that I have never had. Never experienced that type of flavor profile in that type of roller coaster wave over like 4 sips, 4 drinks. And each one of them was just like, holy shit. I just went from literally like, I literally went from pork belly appetizer all the way through to brisket, smoked chicken, smoked turkey, pork butt, burnt ends, and then I finished with I finished with banana pudding. That's exactly what happened. That's what I just went through the whole.
You're not
I went through the
wrong.
whole barbecue on it, but I literally did. And I don't know how that happened, but
I don't know how you put that in a bourbon, but they did.
exactly. And if they naturally got there with that, then I mean,
That's even
that
more
is-
impressive because, like I said,
You
most
are
are.
saving bottles of that. Saving bottles of that.
That's good. Now, for our next one, you're going to want to clear your palate.
Time out. Now, again, that was the Buzzard Roost Cigar Blend Bourbon, not the rye, because they did the rye last year.
They did the rye in 24, this one in 25 for National Bourbon Heritage Month. So clear your palate because we're going white boy funky.
White boy? You sure it's white boy?
No. Well, not necessarily, but
Probably.
we're going off.
I think we're going
gonna
south
try
of the
some.
border.
That is true. And for those that know tequila and love tequila, they probably enjoy a good reposado, I'm going to say this correctly this time, añejo. That may be finished in bourbon barrels. Think of this as the opposite of that. So a tequila finished in bourbon barrels is añejo. What happens when you take bourbon barrels or bourbon and finish it in tequila barrels? This is what we have on pour number 2, the Olta. You'll love this whiskey Mexicano, or Mexican Corn Whisky.
That's what I get.
Yep.
That is, when you said corn, that's exactly what the smell is.
Oh yeah. So it is 80% corn, like heirloom corn from down there. 20%.
Where's down there at?
mixture. Mexico. I don't know where
Okay.
at in Mexico. I didn't mean it
Well,
like
just
that.
say
Just
Mexico.
down there.
Yeah, just say Mexico.
Double distilled. So it is aged in American oak barrels for 3 years in a small mountain village that sits at 7,000 feet of elevation. The Olta barrels were originally used in the U.S. for traditional whiskey, then sent to Mexico for agave-based spirits like tequila. So basically, starts out as a whiskey barrel, gets sent down to Mexico for a añejo, reposado, extra añejo type barrel finish, dumped again, and then that is when they put in their corn-based Mexican whiskey to get what we are trying right now. I get tequila on the nose.
I get
agave.
corn.
Yep, corn and agave. It's a
I
weird
get
combination.
like I get corn and I get silage. If those folks who know what silage is. Whew.
And they're working on, I believe, a 4 and an 8 year expression as well. So, we'll see what they have come down the pipe. I'm just enjoying watching your reactions.
I got a little fun. There's a little smoke action back here, but I didn't.
I
like
loved
it.
your nose expression because you're like, oh god, that's tequila. That
I know
is
it's
not
awful.
what we're
Like I
drinking
could
on
smell. I could literally smell. I could literally. I mean, because I grew up on a farm. I did all the corn and cows and silage and whatever, and it smelled just like it. It brought back memories of my childhood. Could just smell that all those smells came into one smell.
It's different. It's funky. It literally is what you could imagine of corn whiskey in tequila.
And you know what? I don't hate it.
No, it's not bad. It's only 80
I
proof.
do
I'll
not
say
hate it.
that. I wish it was a little higher proof.
It is, but it has a smoke. It has that smokiness to it that's not a peated smoke.
You get that on the nose a lot too.
But yeah, but you get that corn, that strong corn, you know, out in the farm field smell, John Deere smell. But on the taste, it's just that just subtle sweet smoke on the back, nice little finish. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Don't hate it.
No, and so
You could put this on over rocks and just sip it. This would go pair up well with a really good cigar, by the way. Not even kidding on that part.
see, I knew what I was doing. Cigar blend in this one. Aha! I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But you will love this. So Olta was inspired by the founder and CEO Celine Nestor, who we had back on over the summer for We've Got Questions thing. Her daughter is Mexican and Irish heritage, and that's how a whiskey brand was born. And it's kind of neat to see the mashup of that, you know, like. And I think that's why you get that kind of weird.
You do.
You know, yeah,
But it's like
funk.
I kind of want more of it. I'm not even kidding. Because at first I was like, this is gonna be terrible, terrible, terrible. It's gonna be terrible. And everybody knows me. I'm not gonna be.
You don't hide it
silent
well.
and let you know that. No, I'm not. I'm not it. But the fans don't want that. What are you talking about? But no, it's like it has a really that strong, funky smell. But then you on the sip, it's like, man, this is actually pretty good. Especially for 80
I
proof.
don't hate it. 80 proof.
No, I don't
It's
hate
got
it.
way more
I don't
flavor
hate
for
it.
80 proof than
Actually,
most things.
I like it. Just saying. Just saying because it goes from like on the nose, it's like this is gonna be ass awful. It's gonna be awful. And then I drink it and it's just like, wait a minute, hold up, whoa.
You're like
This side of my brain is trying to tell me it's like, dude, this is terrible, and this side of the brain's like, man, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
like I said, finished 3 years in those kind of double barrel
Oh yeah,
use.
that's a farm whiskey right there. That's what that is, 100%.
Oh, totally. And it's cool to see.
Put that in your John Deere, you'll be alright. Don't drive it on
She's
the
been
highway.
working on this. No, she's been
Just
working
fit.
on this so long. She's going to be able to release a 4 and a 7 year expression this year on this.
Now, is it? Does she distribute, or like is
So,
it out in
yes.
like all we can go out to our local liquor stores and buy it?
Don't think you're going to be able to go out to everyone's local liquor store and buy it. I believe you can.
I wasn't
find
talking about
it.
everyone's. I was talking about ours.
Fine. No, not
Sorry.
ours, not yet.
Shit.
I
Okay.
believe you can do Colorado, California, Texas, and Florida, but also have it delivered via online.
We can't.
So-
I don't think we can have it delivered.
Well, it's a 50-50 shot. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But
But
think this one is a fun
I've
one.
got connections and all those things. So yeah, I'll go.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows someone in one of those things. Just make sure you have
cool.
friends that want to visit you.
Like holy shit! Wow.
Now, I didn't tell you this. MSRP of $55.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Oh, I'm in.
I mean,
I really can't wait for the 4 and 6 year because I do want to try those. Hopefully, we get those. She'll send us those as well. But I definitely will buy this and just keep it on the shelf to just blow somebody's mind.
I don't think anyone would ever taste this and expect that.
Hell no. No. Now again, we liked it, or I liked it anyway, on the taste. The nose I was like, if you just judged it on the nose for me, I'd like, hell no, pour it out. But that's just on the nose. But also that brought my farming childhood memories. There was a lot of farm things going on in that nose, but on the taste, you get that little sweetness, you get a little bit of that spiciness from the whiskey, but you get that smokiness, and it's only 80 proof, and it's obviously super smooth. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, put this in a cocktail, or you put it over ice and just sip on it. I mean, just like I said, cigar, perfect.
I was pleasantly surprised when I talked to her. Even more pleasantly surprised on pour number 2. Well, not pour number 2, but second really go around at it.
This would be awesome with a sweet wrapped cigar. Take a sweet wrap. Chef's kiss.
Dropping knowledge. I love it. So you are a yes to the Buzzard Roost Cigar Blend Bourbon, which is still slightly available. This dropped in the fall for Bourbon Heritage Month. It's still available online, maybe some select stores. So yes, there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then a yes on if you can go find the Olta and just give it a shot. Yes as well.
Yes, 100%.
I think you're in a good 100%. Mood.
Oh yeah, I am, because there's listen, man, we're
some good bourbon out there.
We're on a pretty good run. We're on some good runs here, especially with new shit, different things that we've not tried.
Funky shit.
And it's all been good shit.
I agree. Shall we?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.